Welcome in everyone to the All Signs September 2026 predictions. If you're watching the playback of this, everything will be timestamped down below in the comments. If you don't see your timestamps, then you can just scroll until you see your sign up here. But nonetheless, we're going to jump in here and we're going to get started. Give me 1 second. All right. Yo, what's up? What's up? What up? What up? What up? Let's take a look. All right, let's do it. Let's start first with Aries. What deck do I want to use for Aries? I'm going to use this one. We'll start first with the oracles here. What can you tell me here for Aries this month? Or not this month, in September. September 2026. What's going on with Aries here? Aries. What can you tell me for Aries in the month of September 2026 here? Watchers, transpersonal here. What else? Beloved, radical acceptance. Okay. We'll see what context of love this is talking about, but the immediate impression that I got with this Watchers transpersonal energy with this beloved, some of y'all gonna fall in love with y'all self this month. It's such an Aries thing. I am kind of picking up subtly something about like love this month. We'll see what it is or what comes out here. But there's something about your spiritual development unfolding in a big way. And it has something to do with the context of love, especially self-love, you accepting yourself for all your flaws and all. But there could be a love situation here as well. That could be, like, it's a very spiritual, I would say, type of love. So I feel like you'll have a soul connection with this person. You may already know who they are. You could already be with this person. We'll see. The dreaming one. What can you tell me here for Aries? We're gonna do the oracles first, and then we'll do the tarot. Solar flares activate. You're becoming more conscious spiritually. I'm telling you, transits, climate. I think September, the transits, whatever you want to say, especially with solar flares coming out, and then this transpersonal card. There's something about you spiritually waking up here, becoming more conscious. Let's take a look at the tarot here. So there's going to be some pretty impactful moments and events in the month of September. Chariot. Could be travels for you as well. Let's see. Can you tell me here for Aries this month? For September. The Emperor. You pulled your own card. Look at you. This is all about you. Well, I'm going to pull one more card just to have a stronger context. The Emperor here. And the Seven of Wands. This is you standing on your own 2 feet and standing on business this month. I'm telling you, there's something about you, and this may not make sense right now because we're looking at September and events haven't unfolded yet, but I feel with this Emperor and the Seven of Wands, it's about you really loving yourself and standing up for yourself and doing what you want to do. And you could be feeling more confident in your authority more confident when it comes to your sense of self here. What else can you tell me here for Aries? The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is transits, literally. So there's something. What are these transits here for you this month? What the fuck? Three of Wands definitely could be move or travels here for you. Three of Pentacles. I feel like you got luck on your side. Like the transits here, things are aligning here for you. And I know you may hear that a lot, but with this Three of Wands, Seven of Wands, the Emperor, it's like you can make advancements now. You'll be noticing how much things are advancing. Seven of Cups, Three of Pentacles here. Your work is Knight of Pentacles is slowly gaining traction. So the things that you're working on and building and developing, it's going to be slowly gaining traction. If you already have kind of traction and you're already kind of doing really well here, then I feel like it's going to sustain itself. You may be able to kind of open up. There may be options and choices here for you this month that open up, present itself. And you have the freedom and the opportunity here to explore these things. Aries, what can you tell me as like far as like let's see, Five of Cups here with the King of Swords. I feel like kind of love has done you in to some degree, and pull the Chariot again. I just kind of feel you're gonna be focusing really on yourself this month. Even if you kind of are involved right now and you may be like, yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen. I kind of feel like there's a big focus on yourself here this month. And you may have recently went through something, Five of Cups, King of Swords, that you're sad about, disappointed about, trying to move on from, trying to make that final decision to like let yourself be free and detach from a situation here with the Chariot and move on. What is this about for Aries? And then we'll go to Taurus. The High Priestess, Six of Swords, King of Pentacles. I just think it's something that's Queen of Wands. It's something that you've been kind of keeping to yourself, to keep it more observant and silent and kind of watching here. Something about it could be like a relationship situation. But I feel like you're going to be focused on your work and your career and not doing really well with the King of Pentacles. Queen of Wands, I'm not sure if someone else is in the equation. I wouldn't jump to any conclusions, though. That's what I got for you, Aries. Let's go to Taurus. Taurus, baby. So with Taurus, actually, now we're going to start first with the oracles. Let's see, Taurus. Can you tell me for Taurus here? Let's do and that's interesting too, Aries, because I did the individual sign. I just uploaded it for you, and it was all focused around money, work, career, and business. And I didn't really get anything love-wise at all. So, you know what's funny though? When I was reading that previous spread, Aries, when I was reading that previous spread, I feel like love is promised to you, but I think it's something you have to decide and choose. And I don't know if you're not already involved, right? But if you're single, I think it's something you have to decide and choose. And I just don't really see you choosing it because I don't think you want to put anything. I don't know. I just don't really see you choosing it. All right, let's do Taurus. Can you tell me for Taurus here? What's the energy for Taurus? Well song resonating. Some of you could be getting into music or doing something with music here. What else can I tell me here? Galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. Everybody waking up this month. What the? You may have Aries placements. Let's pull the astrology cards. Can you tell me for Taurus here? Pisces. You may have Pisces in your chart. North Node. Okay. I think you're going to be pulled in some interesting directions here this month. There's a mystery to explore, and I think you need to really go with what your intuition is saying or what's resonating, what you're vibing with here this month. Because I'm sort of seeing you wake up. North Node Pisces can feel kind of extreme when it comes to the changes, especially when it comes to consciousness and becoming aware, things dealing with spirituality, intuition. And I think you're also having to yield and surrender and trust this process as well this month. But I get you. Your North Node may actually be in Pisces for some of you. I get you here really resonating very strongly or coming into tune here with your bigger dreams here this month. That's what they all say. No, that's what I'm seeing. And you're kind of waking up and realizing here or becoming more conscious like of these things. Let's pull the tarot. This chair's about to piss me off. It's fucking like rapping over here. I don't know if y'all can hear it. What can you tell me for Taurus here? For the month of September. Can you tell me for Taurus? Three of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. What else? The Knight of Swords. There could be travels for you this month, Taurus. Some of y'all definitely have Aries in your placements. There could definitely be travels here, Three of Wands. But it's like these advancements here is what I'm picking up. Like Three of Wands, like, yeah, it's like waiting for your ships to come in, but it's also advancing. Knight of Pentacles, it's going to be slow and steady, but I also feel like it's going to be very fast too. Knight of Swords. You could be working with people here this month, or there's going to be two people of significance. Could be an earth sign, air sign. It could really be any sign, but I'm feeling like there's people here that you're going to be working with to develop something. What can you tell me for Taurus? Nine of Pentacles. Hierophant. Ace of Cups here. And I also think Ace of Pentacles, when it comes to money, that looks really good here for you this month. More financial independence and security here. There could even be a new deal or a new contract here. I'm also seeing something about a class or a course, something you may be teaching, Hierophant, that doing well. Yeah, oh, you also have the Ace of Cups here. It could be something spiritual in nature, but it don't have to be. Or something community based here doing really well. You know, if you're talking to someone or involved here with someone, you may actually start to feel like this month, like you want a relationship with this person, or the way things develop emotionally start to feel like something's becoming committed, or there's a deeper level of commitment. And I think you're going to be doing well for you singles out there. You're going to be doing so well that I feel like there's a new opportunity for love. Ace of Cups. What is this? Seven of Wands. King of Wands could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. It can be any sign. This person definitely stands on their own. They definitely stand on their own. They're full of charisma and conviction. That's how you'll know who this person is. What else can you tell me here for Taurus? Seven of Swords. Star card. With the Ace of Wands. Someone may try to grab your attention here this month. So whoever this is, they're going to try to grab your attention. Especially if you're curious of whether or not, is this person into me? Do they like me? They're going to do something to grab your fucking attention. And that's how you'll know, like, oh yeah, they are. Yep. Or are they still into me? Or whatever the fucking case might be. They're going to do something here to try to grab your attention. And you'll just feel it. You'll know, like, okay, yeah, they did that. So I'm just going to go ahead and let you know. Also, too, I'll kind of keep your business to yourself until you're ready to reveal things here. Like, I think there's a need to be honest this month and transparent. But I wouldn't reveal everything. Not everybody needs to know your business. Because why do I feel like you gain strength through mystery for some reason? I'm not sure if you have like a Scorpio placement. So, and I'm also seeing you prepare and plan something here as well. But I don't think it launches until next month, like October, or like something here that's as it's some type of big advancement here, but I don't think it launches or happens until October for some reason. It's like more so you kind of experimenting this month. Also, there could be, yeah, that's what I got. And then nothing else. Let's do Gemini's. Jim Banks. What can you tell me for Gemini's for September 2026? What's happening for Gemini's here this month? Can you tell me for Jim Beans? Closing door completion. So you're shutting the door on something this month. That door is closing. I think you already know what it is. It's completing. It's finito. Done. Empty. That was at the bottom of the deck. I should have just said it. I don't know if you saw it, but empty well. Time to replenish. Deep, quiet meditation and stillness here. Something's draining your energy, and I think you may close the door on it. There's a need to. Otherwise, I feel like it's going to suck you dry. Not in a good way either. Let's get to it. We're jumping up. You gonna close this fucking door though? I think you need to. It's draining you, Neptune. Yeah, like something spiritually is draining you. But what I also see you doing this month, a lot of spiritual things going on this month. A lot of Neptunian stuff, Pisces stuff. Neptune vision. It could be confusing, and it's like you're having to kind of sort through and make sense out of things, reorient yourself here. But also at the same time, I get like this new sort of understanding and wisdom and vision about what you want your future to be unfolding. Cancer. I feel like you're having to kind of nurture yourself spiritually. I don't know, something that was draining your energy. Or, yeah, that's what I get, Gemini. Even if you're like, I don't know what he's talking about, or no, he's wrong. There's something happening this month. And so I think it's like you having to emotionally and spiritually reorient here. And find better ways to like nurture yourself, or like to create comfort, maybe even to protect yourself spiritually, emotionally. Some of you could be like an environment here that you're in and you're finding it quite draining, so you may change your environment. Can you tell me for Geminis? Can you tell me for Geminis here this month? Six of Pentacles. All right. What else? 10 of Pentacles. With the Knight of Pentacles. This whole month is going to be focused on your money, resources, your stability here, and like what you're investing into. I'm actually seeing like money and career doing well, or getting better here slowly but surely if it's not doing well. So 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. There's a need to be consistent and patient, but nonetheless, I think these things are all tallying up, adding up here. So you may be investing into new things here, or purchasing new things, buying things, spending money. But it feels like you kind of have this money to spend, or you kind of have the resources here that you need to be able to kind of do what you want. But there's something spiritually, I feel, emotionally, that has been draining you, or just hasn't been there. Maybe you're trying to find it. Jeepers Creepers vibes. What can you tell me here for Geminis? 2 of Cups. All right, hold up. 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups, High Priestess. You know, there may be, if you're single, there may be a new energy here for you. It's going to be a very strong emotional and kind of a spiritual soul connection you have with this person. I feel feel like someone may have a crush on you, right? That's what I get. It's a newer energy. Pisces? Water sign, possibly? Could be any sign. But I'm also seeing you healing as well. Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, and focusing on your own cup. High Priestess, being more silent, wanting more quietness, stillness. There's a lot of people in your energy here this month. Tower, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Page of Cups. This is going to come out of nowhere, or something's going to... Didn't I say this? Oh, actually, I'm about to upload your fucking monthly reading here in a second. I don't know if I said this for Gemini or Taurus. I can't remember. But there was something about something being revealed this month. And it may take you by surprise, but also at the same time, maybe you're not that surprised. Especially if it is dealing with a connection or a person. Like you may be able to maybe intuitively feel and sense something, but something's gonna get revealed. There's multiple people in your energy, though. What else can you tell me for Jim Baines? What card do I want to use? I'm going to use these. Can you tell me for Geminis? Second house resources. Pisces. Sun. Again, there's something really big being pointed out with your money and your resources, your possessions and what you have, how you support yourself. And I'm kind of seeing you enjoy yourself, Sun and Pisces in the second house. And kind of you putting kind of on your own wants and needs. And like when it comes to relationship stuff, you're definitely closing a chapter here, closing a door. Something's draining you or was draining you, or a situation's draining you, an environment's draining you. But also at the same time, it's like you're also attracting new relationships here this month. Could be with the Pisces, like I said, Cancer. I got all signs here. It's whether or not, though, I mean, I kind of feel like you are receptive to these things. But something's kind of, it's like the way you're navigating it is very intuitive. So, you know, if it resonates or if it clicks, it clicks. But if it don't, it don't. So, I mean, who are the signs here to pay attention to? Scorpio. Descendant. Uranus. This person's fucking edgy. They got an edgy vibe. And even if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, maybe you'll meet this person this month. They got a very edgy vibe. But I think you're going to like that about this person. They got a fucking edgy vibe. Or they're kind of... yeah, they're kind of edgy. Like they may have like darker features or like darker, kind of like a darker energy. It's not in a bad way. They're just different as fuck. Like they're different. That's what I got for you, Jim Baines. Let's go to Cancer. All right. Actually, let me grab some water, Cancer. You understand, right, Cancer? Gotta drink the water. I'll be right back. Hold on. do cancer. Yeah, cancers. All right, cancers. Watch how neurotic people. Never mind. Let's just focus on your reading, Cancer. What can you tell me? What can you tell me for cancers this month? Pulled Eye of the Eagle rising above the fray. So whatever the challenges and the obstacles you're going through, you will overcome them here. Why? Fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. Well, it's going to be luck and right timing here. And things turning in your favor is what it seems to me. I think there's something about you being perceptive and having perspective here about the future, which is allowing for you to not get so caught up in the little details of things. Or that may be the shift here. It's like maybe the little things won't bother you here as much, and you'll be more focused on the future without getting distracted. But you got good timing here. Let's see what this is about. Libra. With the sixth house here, whatever the obstacles and challenges are, especially if it's dealing with job and employment, work and career, your schedule, routine, stress, I think there's going to be more harmony here with this Libra card. And it could be that you're getting help here from people. So relationships could be something that's helping you here this month. This is something karmic, I do feel, with this Fortune's wheel and this, this Libra energy here. But this shit been working against you for a while, so real obstacle here. Knight of Pentacles here. Page of Swords. This is a process you've been in, and it's been taking a long time, or it's been feeling like heavy, or it's been taking a long time. It hasn't been going fast. Page of Swords, it's like, okay, you're getting bit by bit, information by information, right? Like, but you're not. Let's see. The Sun card. But I think what's going to happen here this month is you're going to be able to see more clearly. The Sun is visibility and clarity, and yeah, it's optimism and happiness. But you getting more clarity around a situation that's been a challenge and a real obstacle here for you that you've been trying to fucking resolve with this Libra energy, and it feels like this is the right timing here this month. So it's still moving quite slow. It's like you're having to be patient, but the information and the intel you get, or what you discover, or the communication you get, Page of Swords, it's bringing a lot of clarity, which I feel like it allows for you to see something better, understand like the future of things as well. King of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. You have a powerful business partnership here as well. King of Pentacles, Two of Cups. There could be a love situation unfolding here with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be any sign, but I'm also seeing love here as well. This month was this Two of Cups specifically. Ten of Swords. This may be someone that you already know. Nine of Cups. This may be someone that you already know. You may switch business partners here as well this month, or find a new alliance. But I feel like if it's a love thing, this is someone that you already know. And I don't think it's been, like things could have not, maybe some things were difficult between you two, Ten of Swords. And if it wasn't like difficulty, it was like something that needed to come more together, but it wasn't coming together. It's like kind of just the same loop and pattern of a dynamic. So that's what I'm seeing here, kind of clicking more between you and a person. Some of you, it's an Aquarius, 11th house, 4th house. Could be a new friend here that you're meeting as well, a new acquaintance, 11th house. You could also have a friendship turn into love here as well, Cancer. All right, let's go to Leos. But that's what I got for you this month, Cancer. All right, let's go to Leos. Also, some of you Cancers may do business with a family member, or there'll be something about family business, but it looks like the business actually does quite well. All right, let's do Leos. Can you tell me for Leos here? Some of y'all gonna be listening to more metal music this month. Or rock, root girl to disown self. Let's see. Metal rock, more hardcore stuff, Leo. All right, let's see. Ancestral wisdom. Lay of the land, ancestral wisdom here. What else can you tell me for Leo? Dances on 1 foot balancing act. You've been chosen, huh, Leo? They chose your ass. You couldn't escape this if you wanted to. I feel like your ancestors and spirit team chose you to be the one to kind of bear all the burden and the load here to like break these generational curses. And I feel, and this may be like, it's something like really like highly spiritual with this, but like the way it's manifesting in your life is like you may feel it's like how this could be manifesting in your life is like, okay, you have like all these things that it's like you feel pressure with. Feel pressure. I also think this month too, there's going to be something about your ancestry being revealed more, which helps you understand who you are and where you come from. And also, I think too, there's a lot here that you're having to juggle and balance here with this balancing act. So it hasn't been the easiest. Let's see. I'm gonna wait one more card actually. Leo been chosen. Can the chosen one smoke? Horseman, herald of change. Fucking giddy up, Leo. Shit. Saddle up, partner. There is a change here. Let's see what it is. I'm also getting to like there may be an ancestor like guide here that will be revealed to you this month. I know this may sound crazy, but I don't know if they show up in your dream or whatnot. But it's some ancestor here or someone in your family, someone that you know that's a powerful spiritual guide for you, or that'll be very close to you in this month. Even if you're like, what is he talking about? What else can you tell me? Solar flares activate. Transits. Who the fuck else pulled it? Aries did. You may have Aries in your chart. Solar flares activate with the transits here. Climate. Again, there's something about you spiritually waking up and your gifts and the things that were once dormant before are starting to come more online here. Something's going to really ignite your passion here this month even more. You could say like a Kundalini awakening, but yeah, you know, something giving you like a lot of like helping you stay determined. Pisces. I told you, spiritual strength. You have dignified at the bottom of the deck. Could be some type of significance with the Pisces here this month. Or you got Pisces in your placements. Can you tell me? Can you also, what else can you tell me for Leo here? Five of Swords. You ain't playing no games, huh? Leo said, I can't afford to lose. My self-destruct if I ever lose, but I never do. Who said that? Why does Five of Swords for Leo? Five of Cups. Yo, I've been getting this energy for you, Leo. So I'm gonna put you through the ringer. Or you going through the ringer. Five of Swords, Five of Cups. I'm telling you, there's something here that it's like you're having to find this deeper inner defiant passion to like overcome an obstacle and challenges. You may feel betrayed. You may feel upset. Or mad. Maybe it's like the things you've lost. But it's like it's victory at all costs here. Five of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Hierophant. Four of Wands. One thing though I'm seeing good happen for you is something around like your business here. Something you're working on or developing. Could even be something that you're learning here as well with the Hierophant. But with the Four of Wands being here, I'm seeing you being able to celebrate it. But also not just celebrate it, but like share it with other people here as well. What's this Four of Wands here? You got more into depth. I feel like there's something behind this. Some of you, there could be something about a course this month or a community that either you'll be partaking in this and it's like a collaborative thing, or like this is something you're doing that involves other people. But I'm seeing it go well this month. And even if it's not like crazy go well, it's like something here is being developed though. It's like, you know, it's coming together. What's this Four of Wands? Strength card. With the Two of Pentacles. Also, like if there's anything romantic unfolding, somebody's with another Leo. Or they fucking act like a Leo. But you have this Two of Pentacles here. There's some type of change here that you're going to have to make. Hurdle of change, balancing act with the Two of Pentacles. I think it's just you having to keep up with things. You have a lot going on. What is this? It's the Eight of Pentacles. It's your schedule. It's your work. Yeah, look at that. Eight of Pentacles and the Devil. It's your schedule, your work, and how demanding it is. Six of Pentacles. It's worth it, right? It's like maybe you get paid well, or it's like, it's what you got to do to pay the bills. But so I feel like there's still heavy demand and focus also on work and career, while you're also maybe grieving something and like having to or upset about something. But I feel like maybe it's more toward the end of September here that there's some type of positive thing that's happening for you. I think it's relationship wise. Somebody's with another Leo. I think it'll be kind of good for you, because I feel like there's something here that I think something put your ass through the ringer, or you going through the ringer, Leo. And there also could be, if it's not like, it also could be stronger stability with your home and your family too. You're gonna create something or do something this month that it's gonna be like a win here for you, Four of Wands. Like, you're gonna be able to enjoy it and enjoy it with other people. So I feel like you'll be happy about this. And I think it's connected to what you do for work. But there's a huge spiritual purge I feel like you're going through, and it's like purging your soul to the point where it's like, it's also like helping you remember who you are, discover who you are. I'm gonna say something crazy. You may have I don't really talk about this a lot, but I don't know if it's in your dreams, or I don't know if some of y'all could be like astral projecting, or just the astral realm in general. I feel that's too far out there. I ain't gonna go there. All right, fuck it. I'll say it. There's like someone like protecting you. For some of you, it's some woman. Yeah, it's like some ancestor of yours. All right, let's go to Virgo. So that may be coming through in your dreams more this month, so I pay attention to that. All right, Virgo. Can you tell me for Virgos this month? I feel like there's something that really. I also think too, Leo, that you may have a dream about like a horse, or like riding a horse. I know this sounds crazy as fuck, but it's not leaving me alone. You may have a dream about like riding a horse, or something about a horse, and it's like some woman that you're riding a horse with. I know it sounds fucking crazy, but I think the deeper meaning is that For some of you, it's like it's like a lover that's you're in the astral with. I know this sounds crazy as fuck. It's like some lover that you're in the astral with. I don't know if it manifests this month or next month or like down the line. But others of you, it could also be an ancestor. All right, let's do Virgos. Whale song resonating. Dust devil moving out of stagnation. I kind of want to say something else about Leo. I feel like there's like some hardcore messages coming through for Leo. Shit. Leo's got something to say. Fuck. Hold on. I think I'm gonna do Virgo real quick. I think also too, Leo, like this may have been there's like some type of connection with all this shit connected back to like last fall or something like that, or around the winter. Anyways, whale song resonating, dust devil moving out of stagnation. If you've been stuck, shit about to get dusted up, because I think this month here, Virgo, it's like you're gonna kind of be in your own bubble. Well song resonating and kind of, doing your own thing here and starting to find the flow and the connection with things here. And especially if you've been feeling like things have been stuck, stagnant, boring. Virgo said, I'm gonna fucking kick up dust. Shit. Let's get down Virgo. Fools embrace transmuting pain. I think you've been going through it. Maybe you felt foolish, or there's maybe a mistake you made, or you felt foolish, or some pain you're transmuting here. I think it's like the pain itself that's like moving you out of stagnation, or forcing you to move out of stagnation. You may feel like, damn, like nothing's resonating. Hopefully it ain't my read, but you may feel like nothing's resonating here for you. When you're like trying to find like that resonance with things in your life, and you just feel like you just can't find it anywhere, and so you just stagnate. I feel like there's like new vibrations here that you're gonna be like tuning into, vibing with this month. We'll see what they are. But I'm also seeing too that there's something like some pain you're transmuting here. Y'all saying it's not crazy. I know it's not crazy, but I don't know. Let's see. I'm way out there like that, but I know some people aren't, Can you tell me for Virgo? Libra. Saturn. Relationships, your tough lessons around relationships and what's fair, what's not fair, what's balanced. And it's like you having to be diplomatic about everything as well. And also ninth house, there could be you exploring new things, could be traveling here as well, Virgo. You could be feeling like relationships are restricting you from that sense of exploration that you're wanting, because you feel like things are stuck, stale, stagnant, boring, and like you kind of want this sense of adventure. Or maybe this is like a relationship thing at a distance here that you're having to that there's a responsibility around. All right, can you tell me for Virgos, the Magician? You know that Tupac song? He's like kicking up dust, not giving a motherfuck. I feel like that may be your attitude here. You got the Magician and the Fool, so you're a little bit carefree. You're wanting more spontaneity. What is that song called? Let's look it up, Virgo. Again, Tupac wasn't a Virgo, it was a Gemini, but that motherfucker, he had his Pluto was in Virgo, squaring his sun in Gemini. What's that song called, Virgo? Tupac kicking up dust, not giving a fuck. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Heard y'all tearing up shit out there. Kicking up dust. Giving a motherfuck. Alright, let's see. So maybe some things did happen, but you ain't mad no more. I think you're more carefree about it. The Magician, the Fool. That's going to be your attitude this month. What else can you tell me for Virgo? Queen of Pentacles. The World. Definitely, I feel like travels here and something completing, or you're accomplishing something. Knight of Wands. It could be like travel plans that come together and you're able to like move forward with them or plan them here. Nine of Cups. Yeah. It's like something fulfills itself. So something's what's the fulfillment? King of Pentacles. I'm also seeing like good things happen around work and career too. So there may be like milestones you're hitting or achievements that you're getting. Damn, I'd be flowing. Yeah, the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you have a lot of great success here this month, Virgo. Happy birthday to you. First time without the South Node in 2 years. How you feeling? So you may find that things are a bit easier, you feel more spontaneous, or like there's a new beginning unfolding. Maybe some things did happen, but I don't feel like you're mad no more. Or maybe you are mad, but you ain't gonna be mad. But I'm also seeing like a milestone you're hitting or some type of achievement here when it comes to work and career. And I'm seeing you being fired up about it, but there also could be travel plans here that you could be making. Especially like if you're dealing with a partner, they may be at a long distance, or there may be distance there, but you two will like close the distance. Or if you're already involved, like you may travel with this person. The Hermit. Page of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Lovers. I get you making plans to travel here with a lover this month. Or if it's not like love, romantic, it's with a friend or someone that you have a really close connection with. Or a family member for something. It's also a new skill I see you developing, or this is already a skill that you have, but it's relatively new here. The High Priestess could be related to something spiritual or psychic. Nine of Swords. But I'm seeing you getting better at something or getting the hang here of something. What the fuck is this? The Hierophant. It's something that you're learning. And it could be spiritual in nature. But I've seen you make like either improvements or like the plans of things coming together based upon things you're learning, and you feeling like this deeper sense of connection to what you're investing into and the journey here that you're committing to something. That's what I got for you, Virgo. Let's go to Libras. Virgo said, again, kicking up dust, not giving a mother. Maybe you're learning how to not care so much no more. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at you. Let's do Libras. I ain't mad at you. All right, Libra. What's going on with Libras this month? The power of community gathering around. All right, well, let's take a look. Hollow bone teachability. Big things being pointed out with your community, what you're involved in, and the things that it's teaching you. Or you could be the teacher, mentor, guide. It can be both of those things that I said together. There also may be a period here this month to where you feel more rested and more relaxed, and like there's a renewal here in your energy as well. I'm also seeing you really enjoy like nature this month. Like really, I don't know if you're out in nature a lot this month or you will be. It could be even something about the country here for some of you, or the countryside, or just nature in general. Let's see. Rising above the fray, the eagle. Some of you could have Scorpio in your chart. Will of the wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. You are going to discover something this month. Maybe something old. You may like find a relic this month. Some of there's like something in your archives that I feel like you'll like come across, or there's something here that you're going to be like rediscovering. And you could be looking for something here as well, like you're trying to remember, or like find something. What is this? What are you trying to find? Inspiration, joyful muse. Things to inspire you, or like, you know what I kind of get? You ever like go back through like old memories to like find like inspiration? I feel like you could be having like a powerful moment like that here, to where you find this deeper sense of motivation or inspiration here. I feel like you got a funny ass vibe here, Libra, this month. What else? Let's pull the tarot here. Also, if you're struggling with something and it's like you're trying to like find something here to like help you do something, or like something about the future that you're trying to figure out, you will find it. And particularly if it's anything dealing with purpose and you're like, well, I don't know like what my purpose is right now, or like what to do, or where I should take something, you'll find it this month, or you'll get better clarity about it. And it could be something from the past that helps you, or something that's just hidden. It's like but you discover it. I feel like it's something, it's like a south node trend. Some of you may have like something happening with your south node. It doesn't have to be. South node is like the past, and you drill into the past and you can find things that you forgot about. What else can you tell me? Four of Cups. What else? The Lovers. The Devil. It's the damn devil, mama. You know what all right, I got two messages here. When it comes to your purpose here in life, what you're trying to bridge is the spiritual and the material. Like, how do you bring down these powerful ideals and dreams into this reality? And I feel like there's something emotionally missing that you're trying to discover or reconnect or connect here. It's like a chain that's broke, but it needs that link to connect it. But that's missing, but I feel like you may find that here this month. And there's a relationship here this month. There's a relationship here. I don't know if you're necessarily trying to ignore it or you're finding it hard to ignore, but I also like, I have a couple different messages here, so you're just gonna have to take what applies this month. On the romantic front, this is someone that you know. They're in your energy. And I feel that there may be kind of an obsession here a bit with the devil, or like this temptation, right? 4 cups is like, are you gonna take the cup? You have the lovers here. I think there's a powerful connection between you and this person, but it's like it's not clicking, or it hasn't merged yet. I don't know if you feel ignored and rejected by the person, or they're ignoring and rejecting you, or this is what it seems like. But also on the other side, some of you could be missing family or friends, and like you feel like you can't really find, or you don't have them around you. So that also could be something that's difficult that you could be feeling the weight of here with the devil. What else can you tell me about this situation? Then we'll go to the next situation. Yeah, I see y'all journaling about this person and everything. Or are you trying to manifest something? I don't know what the fuck you doing this month. Right? The 6 of Cups. I told you it was someone that you fuck. It's a person from your past. Queen of Wands. Some of you it's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. It can be any sign. You may be dreaming about this person. They probably dreaming about your ass. But what's the problem here? 2 of Wands. And the 10 of Cups. Can it really be great? I think it comes down to belief. 2 of Wands, 10 of Cups. If you believe it will be, it will be. If you believe it won't, it won't. But it's like needing to be decisive. But I think the problem is the 10 of Cups. It's like, well, will it really be it's like, will it really turn out that way? Now, for others of you, if you're not dealing with something romantic, this is like dealing with family and friends, and I think you're missing that sense of connection with them. And you may miss how things were more simple in the past and how easy it was. But you could be feeling the block right now. All right, let's take a look again. I feel like you and this person want the exact same thing. If it's like the romantic thing. When it comes to your purpose, though, and like you as an individual this month, you're trying to connect like the spiritual and the material. It's like, it's one thing to find something to strive toward and like make money and gain status and reputation, but it's another thing to feel the spiritual connection with it, with the lovers. I think that's what you're trying to find. But you're feeling maybe not motivated, or maybe it's like you just aren't. It's kind of, yeah, it's like you're not resonating with something, or it's not clicking emotionally. So this is what you're trying to like figure out. And it could be things pertaining to community, what you want to teach, what you're trying to learn, where you're going to take things, inspiration that may be missing. What else can you tell me for Libras here? Progressions, journey, Mercury, Mars. Progressions, Mercury, Mars. like it's the lessons you've learned and like what something you're learning through your own journey here, like you maturing and realizing things. And it could be things particularly about like how you think about things, Mercury, or how you communicate. But not just like communicate, but like how you take action here as well with Mars. What else can you tell me here for the last situation for Libra? You have the Sun card here, the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, Six of Swords. I'm also seeing your energy levels go up here, which I feel like will bring you more inspiration and clarity as well. Things are still quite demanding, but I think it's like you're finding something to devote your energy to. And if you're already devoted to something, this is just the continuation of that this month. It's something that your heart's connected to, Knight of Cups, and it's also very stimulating and invigorating. And you actually feel like you know what direction to go with it, Knight of Swords, Six of Swords, because of the clarity of the Sun card. And it's something that you're discovering. It's like something hidden, but the sun is going to illuminate it here. So the challenge and the obstacle and the things that you're trying to rise above is like, it could be like something that you want to commit to, but it's like, well, what's really worth the commitment? You know, I'm going to say something here because I guess we just got to go deep today. You have this Four Cups of Lovers and the Devil card. I'm not trying to fucking fuel delusions here, and I don't even believe in twin flames anymore. Soulmates, yes, but this could be like some type of soulmate twin flame dynamic here, and y'all just can't get it together. I don't know what the fuck going on, but I think something could happen this month. So I don't know. Fucking. All right, let's go to Scorpio. Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpios here? Quad flames, bruh. It's real. I'm just not a believer anymore. Something gonna have to convince my ass. But yeah. Alright, let's do Scorpio. Yeah, I done lost hope. I'm just kidding. No, there's something to it. I just don't know what it is really. Let's do Scorpio. Whale song resonating, Scorpio. Let's see. Fuck. Damn, Scorpio, shit, your picky ass. Whale song resonating, stars in the sky, limitless possibility here. I feel like some of the things that you feel like won't happen will happen. I think you have to be open to the possibility here. Scorpio. It's your vibration, Scorpio. I know you don't want to hear that shit. I know you hear it all the time. I know it's like the new age spiritual word, but it is your vibration. I'm seeing... This is like you getting in alignment with what you want, spiritually, emotionally, and being open to the possibilities. Because I actually think these things that you want can happen. But it's like, I feel like you have to believe it. So I'm actually becoming more, you may like tap into manifestation more this month. Like the law of attraction is always working. But how conscious we are and with participating depends. But I think that this is you may find this month that you become more like law based, you becoming more of like a manifester here. So you may get very serious about manifestation here, like manifesting things and trying to see what you can do. I feel like you can like see so many timelines here, Scorpio, and you're like, okay, like, what's going to be the best kind of move here with things? Dances on one foot balancing act. All right, what is this about? Eye of the needle, intentionality. You're going to have to get intentional. You can't just keep being like a fucking seesaw. I think this is you getting intentional this month. Like you could be balancing or juggling a lot of things. I think you're going to have to get super specific. I swear I see y'all working with the pen here, Scorpio. I don't know if you're journaling. I don't know what you're doing. But I feel like you're manifesting something extremely specific. Or this is the month to do it. And you could be reevaluating some things here as well. But it's like I feel like you may have a lot going on. Like maybe you juggle multiple things and you're maybe having to get more specific and intentional here about like what do you really resonate with and like what do you want to just fall to the wayside? Like you don't really vibe with it no more. Hold up. Oh, yep, I'm telling you. Something about vision. I think one of your strongest, I don't even know if you're aware of this, Scorpio. Like one of your strongest gifts you have is actually visualization here. You pulled Sagittarius here. You may have Sag in your chart. There could possibly be travels here for you. Could even be something new that you're learning here. Or you could be a teacher and a guide, mentor. And so that'll be something that'll be a focus here for you this month as well. What else can you tell me? But also Sagittarius is like, aim for what you want. It actually, Sag is about broadness and loftiness, expansion, like opening up the possibility. What else we got here? North Node, the future. I feel like you're hungry for what you want. You could literally be hungry right now. I know I am. Shit, I need to eat. I'm like, get some damn food. Fifth house, passion. What do you like? I feel like you hungry, Scorpio. Like, I don't know if it's like you wanting to express yourself. Fifth house, create, manifest here. Love, passion. Sagittarius North Node in the fifth. What else is there? Like, I think it's like I don't think you can keep operating off the old way of how you've been thinking based upon the information that you had or your experiences. And I think you need to like start being open to adventure to see what happens. So it's coming down to big belief here, Sagittarius. Juno, partnership. Y'all just think I'll be saying, I know what I'll be saying. There's a partnership here. Partnership. Partner. You may travel with someone here this month as well. Could travel with someone. Square, semi-square, quincunx. This is like in the middle of the read. This is the last card I pulled. All right. There's a bit of a challenge with all this, though, this month. Because I think you're going to have to get intentional. It's like, I don't think you can just go along with, like, the rhythm of how things are now. It's like something needs to evolve. But it's like maybe forcing you or pushing you to address something that may be uncomfortable, or like there's tension there first, you know. What else can you tell me here for Scorpio? The world. To definitely be travels here for you this month. The world. What's this world card? Seven of Swords. The world, Seven of Swords. What else? Five of Cups here. What else can you tell me? Justice card. With the Queen of Cups here. Seven of Wands. I think you have to get real. Queen of Cups, Seven of Wands. You have to stand up for what you want emotionally. I think you're going to have like some type of spine here, Scorpio. You can put your stinger down. I'm here to help. Shit. Because I kind of see you avoiding something here. Like you're not. Seven of Swords, Five of Cups. And I feel like it's like you really need to weigh things out and like make a decision. Justice card, the world, about what you want to do next. Like, what do you want to plan next? Like, what do you want to, like, the world card could be like this bigger goal, bigger aim, right? So it's going to be a journey. But it's like, what do you want to manifest on this new journey? Or like, what do you want to manifest like in this new world? What do you want to like, I think there's a need here to like either want to emotionally like really go for what you want. Because I feel like you're like trying to play it cool, but it ain't cool. Or it's like you're kind of avoiding things because it's like you don't want to, like, it's not emotionally fulfilling. So you're like, I ain't gonna do that. Now, I do have another situation here too. There is something here I feel like you're resolving here this month, and it's a situation to where it's like you're having to kind of be smart how you navigate it, and you're having to like protect your energy here while you plan in advance here for your future. And I think this is where you're like getting serious about, okay, well, what am I gonna like manifest and create next? Like, what am I stepping into? What is this? I feel like what you want is like more happiness, fifth house, adventure. You may even want partnership. What is this for Scorpio? Ten of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, King of Wands, It's about I'm telling you, it's about you have the world card for the first card. So it's about business, work, career, relationships, and the ultimate legacy here that I feel like you're trying to manifest and create for yourself. But you may not feel like you manifested all that yet. Five of Pentacles. Or like you want these things, but it's like it's up to you, King of Wands, to do it. You're definitely capable of doing it. Some of y'all could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You may not feel like it's really going anywhere with this situation. You may have to end this shit. Like if you're already involved here, like you may consider ending something, or that's what you're trying to do. But I feel like this is like a person that it's not going well with. That's what I got for you, Scorpio. That's what I got, Scorpio. All right, let's go to Sag. Let's do Sag. Someone just say that Drake is their twin flame. Oh, shit. The internet just remains undefeated. What can you tell me for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. You know, I also get Scorpio that everything that you've kind of been trying to manifest just in the past just went to ruin, or it just didn't go the way you wanted. So I feel like you're having to kind of find the belief again with things. And I think it's with a lot of things. All right, let's do Sag here. What can you tell me for Sagittarius? All right, Sag, let's take a look. Balancing act, dances on one foot. Mini mask, the authentic self here. Tired wearing a mask. Possibility for union. You know what I get you here this month doing? You know what I get you here doing, Sage? I think you're done, you're done wearing a mask, right? Not that you're fake, right? But it's like I think you're just done people pleasing. I think you genuinely want to find and connect to your soul. This sky bridge possibility for union. I think you're also realizing too, in order for you to really bring things into your life that will stay and stick, I feel like it's like you're realizing that it has to be like it comes from your own authentic, from you being authentic. So like anything, I think you're going to get very serious about like being authentic, like trying to be as authentic as you can. Not to say that you're fake, but it's like we all wear masks to some degree. Right? Maybe it's like your parents, right? You wear a certain mask around them, or it's work and career. So we can show up and act different or be different around people, but I think what's happening here is like you're done doing that. I see you like wanting to discover like who you really are. And it's not to say you don't know yourself, but I feel like maybe you're getting to re-know yourself. You pull this balancing act, dances on one foot. I think a part of you is kind of mad. I think you've been mad like inwardly. No shit, right? But I think you have been upset. I feel like there's like an anger with you. Like, I think it's not like something crazy though. I think it's like this inner frustration it's like to feel that deeper sense of like alignment and connection, whether it's with yourself, things in your life. But I think you realize it all starts from you first, and then everything else is kind of like a natural result. What else can you tell me for Sag? I'm gonna pull you one more card. Feast of plenty, choices and their consequences. I think you've learned a lot. There's been lessons you've learned, and I think you realize like it's the way you've done things or the way you've been doing things. It's just not gonna work. There tends to be a consequence with it for some reason. Whether it shows up in your relationships, whether it shows up in work, whether it shows up in certain parts of your life. So you could also be making sacrifices here this month. I see you getting really serious about your goals here, like you making these deeper sacrifices. What else can you tell me for Sag here? The Chariot. All right. Page of Pentacles. You could get invited to travel somewhere here this month. Or you could be inviting someone to travel with you. This may not make sense right now. You could be making a purchase here as well. King of Wands. Could be something to do with a fire sign this month. I also feel like this is you with this King of Wands. I'm going to pull your tarot, then we'll come back. Or the Oracle, and then we'll come back to the tarot. But this is you. You got a lead foot. Fucking your foot heavy, huh, Sag? It's pedal to the metal. The Chariot, Page of Pentacles, King of Wands. I think you're going to get, I'm telling you, you're going to get like really serious. And you may already have a plan in whether it's relatively new or it's kind of coming together here. But I feel like this is you like being consistent for one, and the Chariot, King of Wands being very motivated, determined here. I think what you'll actually start to find this month is like your own style or a newer sense of style here. You may also start to unlock like this deeper level of charisma as well. But I feel like you want to be the authority of your own life, and you just want to be your own individual. You don't want to wear a mask. You don't want to be fake. You just want to be you. The Draco Tarot. Whatever y'all say, man. Whatever y'all say. The Draco Tarot. Sure, why not? South Node, the past here. Why is that here? South Node, the past. Why can't I just be the first Austin's tarot? You know what I mean? Like, the first Austin. Be the Austin of tarot, you know what I'm saying? Pallas Athena think here. Pallas Athena. You done been through some things, huh, Sag? You got a warrior mentality, a warrior spirit. Sag done been in a battle, fuck. It's your, you know, it's funny. Damn. Your wisdom here. Let me back up for a second. This month, what you're going to find is it's going to be, I'm telling you, it's something about your own creative strategy and your connection to your own inner self and the authority and power that you're going to feel, and you finding your own creative ways of doing things. And you're going to be doing it your own unique way, or there's a need to, because I feel like maybe you've tried to do it other people's way, or try to be like that person, or try to be like that person, or, you know, maybe you just weren't being authentic to some degree, right? I think that's the mask here that you're dropping. It's like you're realizing how important it is to be like true to yourself here. Because otherwise, you know, there are consequences with that. It's like you start to create things that really aren't aligned, or they don't resonate, or it's not you, and you realize it's not you. You done been through some things. I feel like you got a lot of wisdom from the battles you done been through in the past. And there could be some type of repeating things here. You pulled the 7th house relationships. There could be some pattern here that you're like gaining wisdom about to change your approach and strategy. And it could be particularly with your relationships with the 7th house, Gemini. Progressions journey. I think the need to communicate truth and be honest, Gemini 7th house, if you're going to really work with people and converse with people. I'm also seeing you making new connections, though, this month as well. What else can you tell me here? Solar flares activate. You're going to be like really honest in your relationships this month. Or there's a need to be honest, because I feel like by being honest, I think when you get honest here, Sagittarius, and like speak what you want to speak to people and in your relationships, you're either going to get what you want or you're not going to get what you want. But either way, the answer is like going to help you here get closer and closer to what you're trying to find and what you're trying to look for. Austin's tarot has a better. Let me be the first Austin Regulus. How about that? What else can you tell me? Strength card. Chariot, Page of Pentacles, King of Wands, Strength card. Some of you may have Leo in your chart. I think you ain't playing no games, Sagittarius. Strength card, 10 of Cups, Knight of Swords. Sagittarius, you like, what if, what could it be? But what if this happened? And is this what it is? Will God give me this? Am I getting signs? Is my intuition correct? Can it happen? Will it happen? I feel like the answer is yes. I think you're good. I think you're just going to get very specific. Knight of Swords, Ten of Cups. Like, what do you want for your future? Let's back up for a second. I'm going to summarize this and go to Capricorn. The Chariot, Page of Pentacles. For one, there could be travels here for you, or an invite to travel, or some type of adventure here. Something about travels here. But also, like, your soul. The Chariot's the soul extended in action. And this possibility for union and the unique self coming through is like you trying to really move forward with your soul's development and growth, and not stay stuck in stagnant south node, but come up with a new strategy and plan here, King of Wands, and have to use your own intelligence, own individuality, creativity, and having to find that inner kind of determination, strength card, ambition. Something about your style is going to be changing here as well. But to kind of really pull in and manifest this Ten of Cups here, which is like your dreams and ideals, Knight of Swords, it's going to come through being direct. The reason why I say that is because you have the 7th house Gemini. You're going to have to like communicate, conversate, be honest. Like, there's a spiritual lesson around this for you at this time, because every time you weren't, it's like there's like some consequence about it. And even if it's not just particular relationships, this could be like all areas of your life. I kind of, these are some good ass cards though. I'm kind of seeing you being happy here, feeling like, all right, like it's happening, or something is happening for me. All right, that's what I got for you, Sag. Let's go to Capricorn. Time for Capricorns. All right, Capricorn. Damn, you rough on the edges, huh? Fuck. Horned Cactus, resourcefulness. Let's see. Joyful Muse, inspiration. Sky Dancers, surrender. You know, Capricorn, you may have to really work with what you got this month. Like, I see you having to be really resourceful, especially when it comes to staying inspired and creating things. And it's also like you're having to kind of let go and detach, from the outcomes, or from situations that you have no control over. I'm also seeing you too, like having to kind of put up like boundaries, or like kind of be a little bit cold so people don't like drain your energy. I feel like this is Capricorn trying to have fun, but y'all just been grumpy as fuck. What can you tell me for Capricorns? Or just like spirit of the river, movement toward adventure, heart, home, compassion. You may travel back home this month, or you'll find a place that feels like home. And even if that's not externally, this could be something like emotionally here that you feel more at ease with. Pulled Uranus here, change. Why you pull that? Conjunction alliance. There's gonna be some plot twist here for you. What is this plot twist? Cancer. It could be with your home or family here, but it's something good. It's not bad, son. Or maybe your own emotional well-being. There could be a new alliance here you're making this month as well. I feel like there's a change with your home or family. But it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. And if it's not that, it's like you emotionally feeling more clear, stable. I really see you having fun with not a lot here. Or like you may wish you had more, but you're like making it work. And I think it's like you're finding ways to have fun and stay inspired. I think you've had to like let go of like control and like, the things that are outside of your control you can't control, and like having to surrender to life and enjoy your life. But there is an adventure here, heart, home, compassion. So there could be something with family. Maybe there's reunions with family here. Or something about like your living situation, home situation, or even like your emotional well-being here improving. There's going to be... Let's pull the tarot. Can you tell me for Capricorn? 10 of Wands, Queen of Swords, 6 of Wands. Yeah, things have been demanding, huh? 10 of Wands, burdens that you're carrying. Queen of Swords, I feel like you're having it's this horned cactus, Queen of Swords, resourcefulness. I'm getting you have to like be serious here about things pertaining to communication with others, even with inside yourself, especially like what you can take on, what you can't take on. But the responsibility and the burdens here that you're carrying do pay off here with the 6 of Wands. So I'm seeing you become more successful or leading to something successful. But I'm also seeing like the work itself and your seriousness or your focus here is like what's also building confidence within you. What else can you tell me for Capricorn? Seven of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you had to... You 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and the Hermit. You've had to been... I can't speak. Shit. You had to be resourceful. You're having to be resourceful. 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. Even when it comes to travels, like you may want to travel, you may actually travel, but also at the same time, it's like you're also having to be resourceful about everything here as well. Let's see, what is this for Cap? For those of you like looking for a job or like looking for ways to make money, I still kind of see you searching here. So it may take a little bit longer to really find what you want. But everything else I feel like is going well. King of Wands, Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles. You're going to have some new emotional beginning here when it comes to your work and your career. But it feels to me like it's past October or past September when things get better here for you or get really good. or become more emotionally clear. And I also get to, whether it's this month or this is going on now, it's already happening for you. Like, you may have two things that you do, and it's like one of them you really enjoy, but the other one you don't enjoy. And you may be trying to get rid of the old thing so that way you can pursue the new thing more. So the new thing, I don't know if it'll be September. It feels like it's like going into October, but I think emotionally things start to like shift here for you. That kind of like shows you like what is happening next. As far as like actually happening though, I think it's like, it feels to me like it's October. All right, let's go to Aquarius. Yeah, let's do Aquarius. What's crack-a-lack in Aquarius? Super Saiyan 2. Nah, I'm going fucking. What's when he gets blue hair? All right, Aquarius. Can you tell me for Aquarius? You can't go Super Saiyan 2 yet. Such a noob. Such a noob. You need to step your game up again. Alright, what can you tell me for Aquarius? I'm just joking. What can you tell me for Aquarius? Horseman, Herald of Change. First breath, beginner's mind here. Deep, quiet meditation and stillness. Seeing y'all like do breath work, Aquarius, this month. Or like connecting to your breath. You may be doing more meditation. What else can you tell me for Aquarius? Unmarked trail revelation. What is this? Rising above the fray. Rising above the fray. Eyes of the eagle. Sacred contract. You're gonna be. I don't know if this is recent. Maybe this recently happened for you, or it's something this month. I feel like there's going to be this newer inspiration that you find. But it's like going to move you into action. Like this ain't no, let me get up and skip, right? This is like, let me get up and run. I think something's going to force you into action, but it's like some type of inspiration. I actually feel like, I'm going to say something. Meditation, or like you being still and having quiet and like solitude here, I feel like is where you're gonna find this deeper sense of inspiration that like moves you into action here. And I do get something here revealing itself that's quite new, and whatever it is, it's like some type of newer path unfolding here for you, or like a newer way to do something, or a newer route here. That allows for you to, if there's certain obstacles in your path, is like you're able to kind of overcome them. You ever seen like a fucking, like when horses, what is that even a thing? Or am I just making this up? Like when horses are like jumping over things. Am I tripping? I think I'm tripping. Or was that dogs? Like they like run and like jump over stuff. I swear it's horses. I know I'm not tripping. Maybe I am tripping. Can horses jump? Oh man. Anyways, it's like you hurdling things here. Hey, you're hurdling, like you're hurdling obstacles. So I think there's gonna be something that triggers like some type of deeper inspiration within you, because you could be searching for like these deeper answers here, and I think you'll start to discover them this month. We'll get more specific here. I knew I was tripping. All the horse people are just probably angry at me. Maybe I'm thinking about like dog races where like they jump over stuff. You're hurdling things, Aquarius. Juno partnership. Could be a new partnership here for you. Retrograde review. You could be reviewing your relationships. Let's see. Damn, shit. Serious. Ascendant. Entrance. Juno partnership. Ascendant. Something is entering your life. Like you're becoming aware of it, right? The 12th house is like the meditation and the stillness and the deep quiet, right? It's the primordial waters. And then the first house where the ascendant is when you become born. Something's revealed. You becoming conscious and being able to see something. It's a partnership. And we'll see what kind of partnership, but it's a partnership. Or a partnership is some new journey with it. And this also could be you, though, like with your higher self, too, Aquarius. So it don't have to be a relationship. Can you tell me for Aquarius? Capricorn. Somebody's with the Capricorn. Square, semi-square, tension. I also think on the work front and the things that you're trying to achieve, build, structure, you're trying to resolve that. So that could feel uncomfortable. It's like it's forcing you to get creative. And I think where you find the inspiration and sort of like that burst of creativity that you're looking for, it's through meditation. So I'm seeing you like meditate more this month. Or some of y'all even doing breath work. And it could be connecting to the body, the ascendant. What else can you tell me for Aquarius? You know what this kind of reminds me of? Like bioenergetics. Did I put your ass on bioenergetics when I was talking about it a while ago, Aquarius? What can you tell me for Aquarius? Because people were asking me for like books and stuff. And I was talking about Alexander Lowen. That's what this reminds me of. What can you tell me for Aquarius? Ten of Wands. Queen of Wands. You're finding empowerment. The challenges and the obstacles here, Ten of Wands, and the burdens that you're carrying. You're finding empowerment, Queen of Wands. The World card. It's the things that you want to achieve here. Like the more long Ten of Wands in the World, both Saturn energy. Capricorn here in the reading, ruled by Saturn. But having to find like empowerment with belief and making a decision and a choice to keep going with things. Stick with things. Things like that. The High Priestess. That's that deep, quiet meditation and stillness with the Ace of Cups here. There's a new emotional beginning spiritually here that you're tapping into. This deeper sense of connection to your body and to yourself, Two of Pentacles, which I feel like it gives you like it's like helping you make changes here. What is this? King of Swords. Full card. Four of Cups. It's to like do things that you would normally not do. The Fool card is Uranus, so it's like that spontaneous urge. But the Four of Cups is like, I gotta break the threshold of comfort though. King of Swords is like, I'm gonna do it. But it's like something here that needs to be, it's like being established inwardly first, like emotionally. Maybe it's like comfort or like feeling more grounded and rooted. So that way you can like find the energy and decisiveness to take action and to like go down these roads you haven't gone down before. I do get you here like having some type of adventure this month. You could be exploring something new. I don't have a lot of Scorpio, but my Scorpio placements are fucking scorpionic as fuck. What else can you tell me for Aquarius? Eighth house, mystery. Cirrus nurture. Neptune vision. Your spiritual abilities here or your intuition is going to be off the charts this month. I'm also seeing you cut out addictions here as well this month. Yeah, it feels like addictions. Addiction could be anything. It could be scrolling. The things that are siphoning your energy. Eighth house, Cirrus, Neptune. The abstract, psychological, spiritual, dimensional stuff. You may find a spiritual partner here as well. Aquarius. Or there's a spiritual partnership, something like that. Could be with a Capricorn. It could be any sign. Or maybe you have Capricorn in your chart. You know, Aquarius. You know those things that you think about and you become like very sure about? Or it's like you kind of know what you want, but it's like that threshold of like, okay, I got to take a chance or a leap of faith, or I got to kind of step out of this comfort energy. I think the more you do that, I think it's like more of the trail gets revealed here for you and like the truth gets revealed. So that's what I got for you, Aquarius. Let's go to Pisces. Oh shit, it's live. It's 2 hours. Fuck. Wow, it's the first time I noticed that on this card. What the fuck? There's a person in this card. That's the first time I've seen this. I just thought it was like purple abstract. I swear I'm telling you, this is the message I'm getting. I don't know if this is going to resonate with a lot of Aquarius. I think there's a thing that where you can like be like your is it your soul? No, it's like your, how do I explain this? It's like your spirit or your soul is like detached from like your body. How do I explain this? It's like having full possession over yourself without like your energy or like your aura or parts of yourself that's like out of alignment. And it's like, does that make sense? I'm trying to like find the right word of this. Towards like you're not like, I'm seeing you here like getting like having a stronger sense of like awareness of yourself and your body, like feeling like you fully possess your energy without feeling severed from it or disconnected from it. Where like the soul is like, or part of the spirit is like out of the body. So you could be having out of body experiences here. Or like maybe you're feeling what's that? Like where things don't feel real. Disassociation. Yeah. But I feel like what you're doing is like you're like reclaiming, like being connected to like yourself here. All right. Aquarius, let's do Pisces. Yeah, it could be the various dimensions of yourself, parts of yourself you haven't explored. It could be merging with Aquarius. Aquarius has got some interesting things. Pluto being in your sign. Aquarius could be connecting to some stuff that we just don't even know. Let's do Pisces. Pisces. Can you tell me for Pisces? The power of community. Experiencing life as it comes, drifter. So community is going to be a big thing here for you this month. And you may kind of drift into different communities. Like you may explore different communities. You may end up in weird communities too. So it's kind of like, it's like you're in and out of things here. What's going on? Let's see. Whale song resonating. You may be trying to find your tribe or your people or, so it may feel like you're kind of drifting. I'm seeing you like explore different communities, like you may be in and out. Until you really find something you vibe with, resonate with. What else can you tell me for Pisces? Benefactor, grace and generosity. A will of the wisp. Treasures hidden in the shadows. Some of you could be inheriting something here this month as well. Could be money, resources. Could just be receiving help. What else? Let's see. What can you tell me for Pisces? The moon. The world card. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, what do you want to do next? You know, world card is resting on your laurels. Okay, well, the moon. You're unsure. You know you want to grow. Ace of Pentacles, well, what do you want to create? Like, what's the new thing that you want to build, develop? It's like right now you're trying to emotionally, the moon, find what resonates, but you can feel a bit lost, the moon, drifter. Trying to really find the gold, or what's going to make you prosperous, what has potential, benefactor, what's hidden from you. You know, you're trying to find it. Treasures hidden in the shadows, the moon, Ace of Pentacles. What else can you tell me for Pisces? Seven of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles here. The Magician. I feel like there's something here that you're kind of sticking with here this month. Seven of Pentacles is like you're going to continue to invest into that and maybe try to explore other things and venture out. You may come across some opportunities here this month, Pisces, or find some things that have like promise or value or potential. But I feel like you're refining a skill here, or it's already kind of something you're already doing. But you could be getting better at it or improving it. But I feel like you're also trying to find opportunity, and it could be like through other communities, or maybe things dealing with socials, or like what you could bring to the things that you already do. But it's like, how can you kind of bring it all together in a way? So it's like you're really having to tap into your tools here, the Magician, to like try to manifest and see what you can do. Let me pull these astrology cards. Debilitated discomfort. So you're not in the position you want to be in. And you may be feeling like, okay, well, you're doing work that isn't really getting you what you want. Or you may find that you don't have everything that you need. So things feel a little bit more complicated and difficult. Pull this Ascendant entrance here. I think you're becoming self-aware too that certain things may not reflect your identity as much anymore. And that could be the discomfort. 11th house community again with Leo. So you want to shine and find a community at Leo, Sun, 11th house. I think you want to find a community that, for one, is stable, connects to your soul, is really part of like who you are, and allows for you to be your own individual, to express and create the way you want to create. And brings joy and allows for you to enjoy like the community itself. Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups with the Page of Cups here. I think it's just things are developing slow, so it's gonna take up a little bit longer than you want. But the Ten of Cups being here is like the dreams and the things that you're wanting can happen. They are happening, and it's just like maybe it hasn't fully manifested. I see you really having a good time though this month. Could be with the community, like you really enjoying yourself. Or you're finding yourself being able to enjoy more. What are you looking for? The Sun card. Okay, clarity around what though? Seven of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Justice card. The Hermit. It could be clarity around a situation that is trying to be resolved right now, and until that's resolved, you feel like you don't have, until that's resolved, like you feel like you can't really be fully present with something. I think also too, you're like seeking authenticity, and you don't really want to be in this sort of where you feel like you have to be so strategic all the time. I think you're like wanting to just be able to be and be able to like feel fully immersed in the things that you're doing. So that's what I got for you, Pisces. We're going to jump into super chat questions. Damn, this is a long live. All right, I'm going to jump into super chat questions. I appreciate you all for being here. If you're leaving, peace out. See you next time. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification button bell so you get notified whenever I go live. Let's do it. Super chats. I'm going to need a break. I'm gonna need a break here. I'm gonna need a break real quick. I need a break. All right. What do we got? Dang, you know what sounds good right now? A kava bowl. Can you tell me from Madi? ATG's thoughts / feelings about me. What can you tell me from Madi? Seven of Wands. The Lovers. Seven of Swords. I think right now they're trying to be strategic and maybe not try, like they're trying to withhold certain things or not reveal certain things, but they definitely have feel a connection with you with the Lovers. But I think with the Seven of Wands is like their strategy or like going about getting what they want in regards to the dynamic. They feel like they have to withhold things from you or not, or kind of play a little bit of a game. But as far as like their feelings, I think that this person does have, they do have feelings for you, the Lovers. Like I feel like I feel like this person does want you. I feel like the person's like an avoidant. All right, let's do, what do we got? You know how them avoidant weirdos be. I'm just kidding. All right, let's do Vanessa. Finally ran into that tall, dark, and handsome man at the gym again. And held the door for him on the way out and introduced myself. Will he be making a move towards me eventually? I did my part, damn. Can you tell me about this for Vanessa? Can you tell me about Vanessa? Seven of Swords. Were they make a move? No. Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords. They're gonna try to avoid you, actually. What the fuck? Yeah, I think they know that you like them. For some reason, I feel though, I don't know what's changed, but I think Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords, they feel like the best approach is probably to avoid you. I don't know why. I have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck as well. So I feel like they're going to try to avoid you, or they're... this is what I mean. No, I don't see them making a move. I see them, for one, either they're dancing around it or they're avoiding the situation. So I don't see him doing it. I don't see him doing anything. I'll just ask why. Why? Nine of Cups. Three of Wands. They may be waiting for you to do even more, to be honest. They could be also emotionally invested into something else too, so it's like not, that's also a reason why. But I see them kind of avoiding you, or like, it's kind of awkward as fuck. Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords. I don't know, something awkward as hell about it. I don't know if the person's just awkward or like, I don't see him though like trying to like interact with you. It's like he may expect you to do more or do something even more. And I also think he may be emotionally invested into something else. All right, Paula, what aspect of my personal life growth is currently impacting my love life? Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. It could be like certain abandonment issues. Five of Pentacles. It could also be things dealing with like money. And also, I'm gonna be real with you, it could be like victim energy. Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands together definitely scream that. Not saying you're playing the victim, that's not what I'm saying, but they're like, you could have like a victim mentality around certain things. I don't know what it is, but I feel like that could be working against you or creating resistance here. Like for instance, if your love life has sucked for a long time and you just develop that mindset of like love just ain't for me, right? It could be something as simple as that. You also have the Queen of Wands here too. I think someone's taking a toll on your confidence. So I think that's also what's playing into it. Like you feeling like you're not worthy or getting what you want. Five of Pentacles is like what's making you feel like it's just been such a battle. And like you could feel like a victim of circumstance, like the universe just hates me, right? Like, or just, I think it's like stuff like that you have to like monitor. But otherwise than that, like I feel like if you monitor that, then I think your love life can improve with the Queen of Wands. But it's definitely dealing with mentality. So that's what I got for you, Paula. Let's do Mara. Mara roll 7604. Should I continue to invest in my current relationship? I fear dishonesty and eventually betrayal and abandonment, but don't want to self-sabotage. What can you tell me for? Should I continue to invest? I would say yes. You have the Sun card, Knight of Wands, King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I would say yes. I get a yes. Maybe there needs to be more decisiveness or directness, so that way you have more clarity about something. All right, let's do Julie XO. What should I know about my relationship with S? Julie XO. What should I know about my relationship with S? The Empress. Ace of Cups. High Priestess. They got a lot of feelings. They got a lot of feelings that they're not showing you. So there's a lot going on beneath the surface between with this person. High Priestess, Ace of Cups, the Empress. So they feel deeper than they let on here. I feel like this person is really receptive to you. Yeah, this person got emotions for you. That's what I got for you, Julie. Let's go to Jennifer. Hi, Austin. After several weeks of searching, I finally found an apartment. Could you please read the energies of my new location? Like anything good to look forward to? Can you tell me here for Jennifer? Anything good to look forward to as far as apartments? Death card. Knight of Pentacles. Four of Swords. You know, I think you're going through a process of like rebirth here in your life. And like I don't see anything super crazy. I think with the Knight of Pentacles, Four of Swords, what you're gaining back is your stability and peace of mind and being able to relax. And not have to feel like the pressure of things changing. So it's like you're coming out of things just like this is a rebirth period here for you. But I feel like it's going to offer you stability and longevity and sustainability and give you peace of mind. Be able to relax, rest. I think these are the things that are going to be like the things that you're going to be looking forward to. J Lover, hi Austin, what can I expect out of love this year? Am I doing anything that is blocking love from coming into my life? What can you tell me for J Lover here? King of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. No, you're not doing anything. I think it's a timing thing. I think you're ready for it. So it's just like it's a timing thing. It's on the divine's time. Hangman, you just have to kind of stay detached, not be cold, but to like let go of control and allow for just the timing to unfold. Let's do Audrey. Hi Austin, Cap Sun, Gemini Ascendant. I've started the process for a new financial pathway. I'm excited. The inspiration and challenge ahead feels right and abundant for my future. What do I need to know or is in my blind spot? Can you tell me here for Audrey? Knight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this will be something that is very long-term, has a lot of potential, could lead you to a lot of wealth, money, stability. It's Star card. This has a lot of possibilities connected to it. The Nine of Cups. I think you're gonna. You also pulled the Five of Cups. Why the Five of Cups? Queen of Swords. I feel like this may lead you to like a lot of abundance here. You being fulfilled and things maybe going better than you expect. I think the one thing though that your blind spot is it's the Five of Cups. I don't know if there's like, don't get too caught up on things emotionally from the past, or not. Don't let your emotions play into this new process here for you. I think that's the only thing. So you may have to learn how to detach from your emotions a bit. Queen of Swords, Five of Cups. I feel like it's leading to a lot of abundance and fulfillment. Empress Davina. Austin, could you please provide insights into my romantic relationship with the Aries? Can you tell me for the romantic relationship with the Aries? King of Swords. Lovers. Strength card. There could be like a deeper level of commitment here. Like I see this person's invested or wanting to invest into this situation. Yeah, they're making a choice to stick with you and love you through the ups and downs. Strength card, the Lovers can deal with like temperaments and character flaws that everybody has, but like being able to like work as a team to grow together. That's what they want. Eight of Pentacles, King of Swords. So they're very focused on building and establishing that with you. Let's do Marilyn, XO. Hi, Austin. How does LRJ think / feel about the project? Does she want to do it? Didn't you ask me this last time? Can you tell me from Maryland? Hi, Austin. How does LRJ think and feel about the project? Does she want to do it? Can you tell me from Maryland? Do they want to do it? King of Swords. Page of Swords. Queen of Cups. I feel like they do want to do it. They may need more information from you, or they need to follow up with you, or need to have a certain conversation with you about some things. But I think emotionally they're invested here, or they're feeling something about it. But I think so. I think they do want to do it, but they may need to talk to you, or there needs to be more conversations about things. Page of Swords, King of Swords. So she may want to like get more details or something like that, or know more. Let's do Joy. Hi, I pulled Clairaudience and answer to should I as so will be what? Will I be getting good? Okay. Joy, will I be getting good news about my writing career on Friday? I think so, but I'm nervous. Can you tell me for Joy? Will they get good news in regards to their writing career? Ace of Cups, Hangman, Six of Wands. Yeah, I think so. For some reason I think so. Don't trip if it's like they get back to you later than expected, but I think you will get good news. I think your intuition is correct, Joy. Lemos, do you see me getting a promotion at my current job if I ask for one? What outcome do you see? Also, do you see me moving home or buying a small farm? I'm going to try to answer all those questions with 3 cards. So we'll see what comes out here. Will they get a promotion at their current job? Eight of Cups. I don't know if you will at your current job. Like you may, kind of feels like you may be still feel like you're drifting there, and maybe considering like maybe trying to find something else, Lemos. Will they move here? Buy a home? Three of Swords. I think I kind of see you moving home, because I don't know if it's like something like financially that you feel like you don't have like the resources you need to get what you want, so you may move home. Six of Wands. I feel like you could move home. I would stay. I mean, don't give up, all right? I would still try to do whatever you're trying to do. Let's do Diane. I applied for a better job. Will I get it? Will Diane get a better job here? Will they get it? Six of Cups. I applied for a better job. Will they get it? Six of Cups here. The Devil. Four of Pentacles. You may get an interview. You may get like an interview here. There could be something about like the application process itself that it's pinpointing right now. But there could be potentially an interview with the Six of Cups here, but I don't know if after that, it just depends. So I would make sure that you're well prepared for the interview, and that the application or anything like dealing with the, like making sure that you're prepared. You did the interview. Let me see. Hold on. Knight of Cups. I think you will get it. Knight of Cups, the Moon. I would follow up with them though. It kind of feels like it's a little King of Cups. If I had to say, I think it's leaning more so to you getting it. But I don't know. I would like make sure you're following up too, like in the future. Like if you don't hear anything. I don't know if there may be like a next step with the whole application, or like with the job. So I'm like seeing some type of progressing of things. But if I had to say, I think it's more so leaning toward yes. GG. All right, let's do GG. February 20, Pisces. What's blocking me? Money. Where to focus? Okay. Can you tell me for GG? I think you'll get it. You say it may be time consuming. I feel like that's that devil in the Four of Pentacles. Like it could be something demanding and it's a commitment, but feels like the answer is yes. What can you tell me for Gigi? What's blocking them? What is blocking Gigi? Judgment. Queen of Pentacles. With the Three of Wands here. I just think you have to make... I mean, the Judgment is like having to step more fully into something. So it's like having to make choices and decisions to align with what you're feeling called to do. Especially with the Three of Wands, it's like you have to move forward here, but you could be waiting. So it could be money with the Queen of Pentacles here. And like I think where you should focus is I think it could be money with the Queen of Pentacles, so it could be things financially. I think where you need to focus is the things that you can take care of and you can start to like move forward with or take action toward. I would do that. The other things that you don't have control over, or that you may need certain things, you may have to put your focus in that area here to like get what you need to keep moving forward here. But the things that you're going to be setting, things that you need to set forth in emotion or that you already have, it's like, okay, we're waiting for the results here. I would say also too, don't be afraid to make changes here with this tower. It's like there may be like new ways to do things, but you know, you could be clutching on to the old ways. All right, let's do Maya love predictions for September. I'm gonna close super chats, but I'm gonna answer the rest of these. Maya love predictions for September. Can you tell me from Maya? Give me some love predictions for September. Five of Wands. The Sun. And the Six of Pentacles. I see the main focus being on like work and career and money. And I think like love wise, you may feel frustrated because it's like you're not getting the reciprocation you want. Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles. And I think also too, maybe you're not really finding things that are worthy of investing into. So like, I don't think it's like a lack of options for you. And in fact, with the Five of Wands, the Sun is like people can be competing or vying for your attention, but what do you kind of want to invest into? Six of Pentacles, that's worth it, you know, that has like real substance. So it could just be the suitors and the people itself that you interact with that you feel like really don't have a lot of substance, but you could be getting attention, that's for sure. So I'm seeing more so like you kind of focus on your career and money. Is what I see, Maya. All right, Miri X Dream. What guidance or insights do my helping spirits want to offer around my love life and current intimate relationship? Long-term potential, etc. What guidance or insight do my helping spirits want to offer around my love life and intimate relationship? Seven of Pentacles, the Fool card, the Star card. Seven of Pentacles with your current relationship. The things that you're hoping for with the Star card, they will happen, but it's going to take a little bit longer than you expect. So like patience is definitely going to be needed with the situation. and to let things naturally develop here. You do have the Fool here, which is also asking for you to be a little bit more carefree and be more spontaneous without like trying to rush the process of growth. Seven of Pentacles. But also I get here with the Star card as well, that what you're ideally wanting in the situation can definitely happen, but I feel like there's like a need for spontaneity and like kind of being a little bit more carefree, like not being so caught up on, focusing on like labels or like the growth of a situation, but to just kind of have fun and like be in the moment here and like let the magic and spontaneity kind of do the work. That's what I get. I feel like it has potential for a long term though. Seven of Pentacles, the investment's already been made, the Fool, the Star possibility, but needing to see, the Fool card is the possibility, but the Star is like, okay, well, it's your own faith and it's your own faith and belief here that's going to determine how far something goes. But there's a lot of potential. So. That's what I got for all the super chats. Let me just make sure I answered everybody's chat. The fuck flex. All right, I think that is it. So I'm gonna call it a wrap. Let's call it a wrap. Last time you flashed, I just got a bicep cramp right now, so I gotta stop. She fucking hurt. All right. Let me go next. All right, y'all. I will see you all in the next reading.